What's up, nerds? It's your boy, the OG GM, coming to you live and barely awake from another rainy day here at Site B. It is the 15th day of March. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. It's about 53 degrees and raining, and it's Wednesday, which means it's time to take a look at the tabletop role-playing game crowdfunding projects that are coming to an end this week. But you still have a chance to jump on that bandwagon and support them. Small list this week, only like 3 or 4. So yeah, nothing really stands out except for the one that everybody's talking about. So I guess we got to get to that one first, because it does seem to be the number one story in tabletop role-playing game that doesn't have anything to do with Wizards of the Coast, and that's my friend Kelsey over at the Arcane Library. Shadow Dark! Everybody and their dog has jumped on the Shadow Dark landmine. So congratulations, girlfriend. I'm very proud of you. I have been a fan of Arcane Library for about 4 or 5 years. One of the very first products I ever reviewed when I started this all the way back at Site 0 was her teeny little DM screen, which I still use to this day. And she sent me a free sticker. So, the second she sent me a sticker, I was like, dude, I love you forever. The best way to buy my loyalty is to send me toys or stickers. We all know that. So, yeah. What can I say about Shadow Dog that hasn't already been said? At this point, anything I say about it will just be superfluous, because even though I'm probably one of the first, 100 people that backed it, because, as somebody who's been following her for years and on her mailing list, I knew about it like a day before anybody else, just like all the other people who've been following her. So yeah, if your name starts with any letter in the alphabet and you're a YouTuber, you have probably already talked about Shadow Dark either in a positive way or a negative way. Everybody that I can think of has reviewed the quick start. People have been like, well, how come you haven't done the quick start yet? And because I kickstarted it, and when I receive my complete post kickstart copy, I will review the entire finished product, because the quick start and the review copy that she sent Hank and those other guys, that's not the complete project, because if you actually read the Kickstarter, you would know she's been adding stuff to it. So I will wait till the thing is complete. Anyways, you still have a chance to back this. $109 is the most popular pledge. That gives you the PDF, print version, the teeny little cute GM screen, 3 zines, some mini adventures, and more. What else can I say about this that hasn't already been said? Link down below. By now, I feel like if she's just gotten so much positive and negative press. Man, congratulations. But I also feel sort of bad for her now, because now she's got to step up, because so many people have just held her to the light. And if she ever, falters again, even slightly, we know the community that has been so quick to support her is going to jump on her. So yeah, but congratulations to my friend over at the Arcane Library. Moving on from Randall Habton, we have Little Game Masters. This is an original system. $25 gets you the PDF and the print. It's a role-playing game designed for ages 5 to 9 that uses a D20 and projects a kid-friendly system that promotes social interaction and math. I mean, technically, any system is kid-friendly if you boil it down. If I wanted to make a system for, kids below the age of 5, I'd probably just use 6-siders. And above the age of 5, I'd use Legos and stuff like that. I mean, there's already kid RPGs, but it's nice to see another one. From Mary Inger, we have Death to the Wizard's King DIY VAT Spawn Kit. This is a system-neutral source book. $25 gets you the PDF and the print version. It's what is this? It's a comic book that lets you randomly generate things. It's a system-neutral character builder designed like a comic book. You answer questions and roll on charts to learn about your vast spawn. So I guess you start as a glob of goo in a vat. You're being created by a wizard. Oh, I get it. Oh, I am slow on the draw this morning. Yeah, I need some coffee. Death to the Wizard King. You start your character as a glob of goo in a vat being controlled by a wizard, and then you build your character in the vat being controlled by a wizard to make the very specific glob of goop that you want to be your character once the wizard finishes helping create you. I get it. Oh my God, I get it. Do you get it? Do you get it? Oh man, I should have read this one because this would have been my number one recommendation. Do you get it? Anybody? Do you get it? Because I get it. Do you get it? Glob of glue created by wizard. Everybody starts the same, and then you build the character you want by asking questions and rolling on tables. It's a commentary on the current state of Dungeons and Dragons and the direction Wizards of the Coast wants to take it, with everybody starting as a medium humanoid with a D8. Brilliantly done, dude. Brilliantly done. Unless I'm completely wrong. From Sly Flourish, we have the Lazy DM's Forge of Foes for 5e. $40 gets you a book of new monsters for a game that, is going to be not exist in a few months. You realize it's only 9 months to Christmas? Yeah. And it's almost WrestleMania City. So yeah, if you want another book of 5e monsters, here's one. From Icondians Radagast, Edicciones Radagast, as in Radagast the Brown. We have 1984 Thought Crime. This is an original system. $20 gets you the PDF of the book. You get the role play in the world of 1984. We're already kind of living in the world of 1984. Why would I want to role play in a world based upon the writings of George Orwell? Nobody ever references Animal Farm. It's always 1984. Have you read Animal Farm? It's just as dark, if not darker. From Jerry Joe Seltzer for D&D, or pretty much any role-playing game that has natural 20s and criticals, we have the Critical Codex. $12 gets you the PDF of the book. It's 100 pages of random tables to roll on when somebody gets a natural 20 or a natural 1, because, some people just don't like, oh, you do double damage. Some people like more descriptive, more intense criticals. And I've played with critical tables and the critical cards from Pathfinders, and they're 60-40. 60% of the time they're fun. 40% of the time they're just like sort of counterintuitive and kind of feel like, oh wait, I just rolled a natural 20 and all I do is give him a scratch, or I don't do any damage. I just insult him so badly that he cowers because, I don't know. Sometimes just getting to roll 2 dice is best. Other times, yeah, sure. I want to know, did I cut off his arm? I rolled a D20. I did 30 points of damage. How is he still standing? So yeah, these are fun. And for $12, that feels reasonable. From Dinoberry Press, we have Urine Space and Everything is F-Word. It's a core rule book. It's another dark System Shock, Alien, Dead Space themed role-playing game about how awful space is. So another game trying to jump on the tabletop role-playing. My vote for tabletop role-playing game of the year, Mothership. So this is $30, gets you the PDF of both books. It is not safe for work. And it is another role-playing game about how space is awful. Public service announcement, kids. Don't go to space. Space is trying to kill you. And finally, we have Sagaborn role-playing game from Lone Wanderer Entertainment. This is a D20 system, core rule book. Most popular pledge is $30 for the hardcover of the book and the files. It is a backwards compatible reversion of their Sagaborn role-playing game. It's a gothic fantasy setting. Used with 7 species, 3 classes, 9 subclasses, 9 skills, mana-based spells, and heroic action system. And then finally, we have another convention looking for support. This is in St. Louis. $30 would get you the badge to attend all 3 days. The convention is called Fear the Con 2023. So if you would like to consider supporting a gaming convention and you live in St. Louis, I want to go to a convention at the scenic Brentwood Dury Inn on June 15th to the 17th. $30 gets you the badge for all 3 days, probably some other free swag, and helps guarantee that this convention will happen. So, I mean, yeah, always. These are like my favorite things that when I see Kickstarters, you know, actually helping to get money to keep cons and shops open. So I'm not going to recommend Shadow Dark as my number one this week, because everybody else already has. Instead, unless I'm completely wrong about what this game is about, and I think maybe even if I am, my version is better, this is my recommendation. Or supporting the convention. That's it for today. If any of these Kickstarters are something you want to support, head on over to your favorite Kickstarter, crowdfunding, group funding, backlit, itch.io, Zine Quest, whatever site of choice, and kickstart it. Or instead, if you feel like just being generous and spending some money anyways, why don't you skip everything I just said over the last 10 minutes and head on over to my sponsor, Big Geek Emporium. Head on over to the OGGM Minions on a Mission shop and buy not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 8, count them, 8 issues of the amazing 5-star Minions on a Mission Monster Zine series. Almost finished with number 9, but we have 8 plus 2 adventures, all for under $2. What better could you ask for than a complete and utterly in-depth magazine dedicated to one monster, like slimes? So yeah, I'm the OGGM. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Please stay safe because it is still raining. I need a coffee. Talk to you later.